I've been in Brendan Gallagher denial now for the past 8 or 9 months, basically the length of a pregnancy. I've had friends point out how poorly he's been playing, I've had viewers leave comment after comment complaining about him, and this whole time I've kinda been in denial. I didn't want to believe it. It's weird, okay? I almost look at Gallagher like he's my dog or something. Don't be talking shit about my dog. You know what I mean? I knew deep down he was playing bad, but so help me God, he was gonna snap out of it. It was only a matter of time. But you know what? He didn't snap out of it. And in today's video, we're gonna take a long, hard look at our lion, Brendan Alligator. By God, he's got a family to feed. 30-year-old Brendan Gallagher was an absolute steal for the Montreal Canadiens. They drafted this guy in the 5th round all the way back in 2010. And for a 5th round pick, he's been unbelievable, putting up multiple 30-goal seasons and making a name for himself, crashing and banging in front of the net. And goaltenders, they've got more hatred for this guy than South Koreans have for Kim Jong-un. It's just how it is. They don't like each other. And because of his hard-working, rough-as-a-cow's tongue style of play, he's also taken quite a bit of abuse over the years. Parking his ass in front of the net, he's been hit with shot after shot, leaving him with these little crab fingers. He's taken some cross-checks to the face from giants. He's gotten run over by trucks like Buffalo. And a lot of people seem to believe it's because of this abuse that his play has been diminishing. It's been catching up on him. He's just shattered, kinda like that leg lamb from the Christmas Story. And while I do think this juicy theory does make a lot of sense, I also think that Gallagher's issues this season extends even a little further beyond this. Over the past several seasons, our boy Gallagher was looking pretty damn good. I mean, some of you might look at his 14 goals just last year and think that this was a failure, but I don't, because he did it in just 35 games. Which means in an 82 game span, guess what? He would have potted over 30 goals again at that pace. And Gally, for whatever reason, he looked his best when he was playing alongside teammates Phillip Danault and Tomas Tatar. The three of them kind of went together like Larry, Curly, and Mo. It worked. And then when last season came to an end, Tomas Tatar went to free agency for obvious reasons and signed a contract with the New Jersey Devils. And the centerman of that line, Terrence and Phillip Danault, would also head to free agency and sign a deal with the LA Kings, completely destroying the Tatar, Danault, and Gallagher line. Gallagher was upset. Of course he was. But was I upset at the time to see these two guys go? No. In all honesty, at the time, I wasn't, okay? I thought that Suzuki and Kotkaniemi were going to be the up-and-coming centermen of this team, which kind of made Pizza Boy Danault the expendable one. I wasn't really interested in keeping old Tomas Tatar around either. And as for Gallagher losing his buddies, I didn't think that was a big deal either. Because he was the spark of that line anyway, right? Right? Guys, right? Wrong. Because poor Gallagher didn't fit into the lineup anywhere at all this season. He looked more out of place than Kent Hughes at a hair metal concert. Gally didn't generate chemistry with anyone. He looked just all alone out there at times. He was still working pretty hard, doing all the right things, going to the net, mixing it up after the whistle, wearing the jersey with pride. But, dude, the offense was not there at all. I'm not even really sure where Gallagher fits into the lineup anymore. And this might be a bit of a problem, considering he's going to be making $6.5 million for the next 5 years. So something's got to give. I'm really hoping that next year he finds his game again. Because in the NHL, to make a team work, you can't have players getting paid big money like that for just hard work alone. Friggin' Michael Pezzetta worked his nuts to the bone this year, and they only gave him, $20? They didn't even feed the guy, only when they had to, and he was happier than a pig in shit. So Brendan Gallagher really needs to beef up these numbers again. He's got to find his game. He's got to find the right line mates. He's got to get his mojo back. And while a lot of people have already written him off, count me in as a guy that has high hopes that Gallagher can pull this off. Gallagher said all the right things at the end of the season interview last week. He owned up to his, craptacular season. So we're going to have to wait and see how he performs when he returns. And if he doesn't look good, well, poor Kent Hughes is going to be up shit creek without a paddle. How does that sound, Kent? Jeez. It doesn't surprise me at all that Jeff Gorton and Jeff Molson decided to hire a guy that's good with numbers, because the Montreal Canadiens cap right now is just... bleh. That's sick. Anyway, guys, that does it for this video. Let me know your thoughts on Brendan Gallagher down in the Dirty Rotten comment section. Don't forget to scroll on over to the like button and smash the goo out of it. And hey, I'll see you next time. Loyal.